Good morning, y'all. Boo. Listen, hey, good morning, good morning. Today is September 10th, and it's 6:49 a.m. He's coming out. Daniel's coming out of that lion's den. He's going to come out unharmed. Oh, shoot. I ain't never... Oh, I'm sorry. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general message. I said mission. It's a mission. Oh, Lord. General message. So it may not resonate with everyone, but it will with some. I want to thank a subscriber for sending me this deck, Biblical Tarot. I like it. I was going to introduce it last night after I took my nap. Forget about it. But, it kind of, I was tired. I had been running around all day. I had some things to do. So when I got home, I was like, let me just take a nap. But I knew deep down inside, my body was like, you ain't. Because I don't normally get up in the middle of the night and read. You know what I mean? I just don't like to read. That's a time for rest. I don't like to, I've done it once or twice, but I don't normally do that. But anyway. So I woke up about 8 or 9 o'clock. I was like, yeah. Because that would entail I had to go wash my face, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I was presentable, put something on. Why? No, I didn't. That's a lie. Nope. Anyway. Thank you, love. You know who you are. I appreciate you. I love it. I went through it. I went through it. Check it out. So bear with me. It comes with the book, which I like too. It's pretty much like tarot, with a biblical twist. I like it. With stories from the Bible, people from the Bible. It's very interesting. Probably some people you never even heard of. Because as much as I read, there's some stories that I haven't read, but it has piqued my interest in. Let me go find out about these folks. You hear me? Let me go see who they are. We got the star and we got the 2 of candles. Elijah went before the people and said, ooh, come on, spirit. Elijah went before the people and said, how long will you waver between 2 opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Belial is God, follow him. Ooh-wee. You got a choice to make. This is Spirit saying, listen, people, wake up. There's a choice that needs to be made. Okay? There's a choice that needs to be made. Be true to what you believe. Stop tittle-tattling and trying to be of one and then trying to cover in the other. No. Or to be in one and using the other. No. It's time. Come on, Spirit. What's this message? Okay. What we got here? 9 of chalices. Okay. As the time when the Jews got relief from their enemies, and as the month when their sorrow was turned into joy and their mourning into a day of celebration. Esther, the feast of the Purim. Esther, celebrating. Okay. Esther, 9 of cups. You know what I'm saying? You love yourself. You love everybody around you. You know what I mean? You're just someone of peace. A time of celebration after all the work, right? All the plowing and the sowing, okay? Thank you, Spirit. And the planting the seeds and nurturing and watering and harvesting. It's harvest time, Spirit, yes. Who's Bill? Got Ace of Feathers. Come on now. He felt, who's this? This is Saul's conversion. The conversion of Saul. This is about self-reflection. You and your connection with God. He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Come on, Spirit. Why are you out here, attacking my people? Why are you out here, attacking the chosen ones? Come on, Spirit. That's what it is. 9 and 1 is 10. Yes, sir. Why are you out here attacking Esther? And not just Esther, but all of those that are out here doing my work. This is somebody, remember what Saul was a tax collector. Saul was a persecutor of Christ, of Christians. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is somebody that's coming to some kind of light. Some kind of truth. Come on, Spirit. Because God is speaking directly to him. He can't. And then, wasn't he blind after that? He couldn't see after that until he went where God told him to go. What we got? We have the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Chalices. The prodigal son. Okay. So you took your blessing, you ran off, and you spent it, and you played, and you... Spirit, you did whatever you did with that little money that you had. And now you need to come back home. Now you want to surrender and come back and tell the truth about what you did. That's what somebody's going to do. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in the whole country, and he began to be in need. Luke 15. Yeah, but see, somebody had the courage. Somebody had the there was still that seed. Come on, Spirit. There was still that seed. Yeah, that somebody knew that they had to humble themselves. Yes, they had to humble themselves and go back to wherever they took somebody for granted. Yeah. He wanted his father's inheritance that he was going to leave him when he died. He wanted it now. He wanted to use it now. So his father gave it to him. So, why not? If you're here, you know what I'm saying? Why not give it to you, right? And let you build so I can, and we can, see it together. Because that's what it's for. Your portion, you understand? But no, I don't know. I don't feel it was wrong that he took his portion, but it was what he did with it. Somebody, they plundered it. They used it. They spent it on prostitutes. Yeah, they did, because that's what it says in the Bible. Prostitutes, drugs, money, gambling. They didn't spend it on money, but you know what I mean. Gambling and, just living the high life. You know what I'm saying? And then when things became scarce, all right, like if you spending, you ain't working, and then work ain't even available. So now, this is like a heavy tumble, right? Even working the lowest of the lowest jobs, right? Ain't, people don't want to help you because, I don't know, maybe you was showing off when you had it. You know what I'm saying? Because now don't nobody, people, it's just like, now you see who your real friends are. That's what I heard. Now you see who these people really are, because now that you don't have it, where they at? 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 What's going on here, Spirit? We got the 7 of Feathers. Jacob the deceiver. This is somebody that was pretending to be his brother. Somebody was pretending to be something to someone else. No, this is Jacob was pretending to be his Esau's brother. Yeah. He was lying. Somebody was deceiving someone, pretending to be somebody that they wasn't. But I think whoever the father is, the father knew that. 7, somebody was deceiving someone, trying to deceive someone. Someone that couldn't see. Mm. Jacob said to his father, I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of my game so that you may give me your blessing. Genesis. He lied. He killed his brother, and then he said it was him. He tried to take his brother's identity because his father was blind. His father knew he wasn't the firstborn. Esau came out holding Abel's foot, right? Cain's foot. And it was prophesied that he would be under him. The second born shall be a ruler over the first. Look, 6 of grains, 6 of pentacles. Widow's generosity. This is under this 9 of pentacles, 9 of cups. I mean, this is under your energy collective. You know, you gave when you didn't have. You know what I mean? You gave when you didn't have. Let's read. Calling his disciples to him, Jesus says, truly I tell you, the poor widow has put more into the treasury than all the others. And she had the least. 6 of pentacles. And she had the least amount, and she has put the most into his, thank you, Spirit, 2 of candles, into his garden, into his ministry, into his, into the field. But however you want to say it, y'all know, y'all feeling me. We got Elijah on Mount Carmel. This is the same thing. This is the judgment call. Who you gonna choose? Who you gonna worship? Who are you gonna choose? Yeah, who are you gonna choose? He's serious too. And and it's like even the people with the least amount are putting in more than you are. You are out here, you have way more than a lot of people. I don't know why I'm saying this, but and you give nothing. You give nothing. Anyway, feeling that ooh, the high priest. Oh man. Aaron, brother of Moses. Ooh, child. Somebody's stepping up. Somebody feel like somebody's been called some kind of judgment on somebody. Somebody's about to look into something. That's what the energy I'm picking up. 5 of Cups, prodigal son, Jacob the deceiver. Damn. Somebody, 5 and a 7. Somebody was out here stealing. Somebody could have stole from their sibling. This is siblings. This is sibling. Yeah, this is all sibling. Because the prodigal son was a sibling. You feeling me? That came back. And still got celebrated even after they did, went out and plundered everything. They still got celebrated. They still got brought back into the fold and gave them nice shit, and just welcomed them right back home. Like it was all good. Page of Grains. Priscilla teaching the teachers. Acts. He began to speak boldly in the synagogue. When Priscilla and Aquila heard him, they invited him to their home and explained to him the way of God more adequately. So, this is like remaining teachable, right? When the student's ready, the teacher will appear. Someone could, I don't know, it's not on the table, so let me not project. What's going on? Okay, the moon. Jacob's dream at Bethel. Some of you guys could have had a dream, a vision about someone that may have gotten lost, or that has gone out and plundered their wealth, their inheritance. You may have had a dream about somebody, or this could be somebody having a dream about themselves, having a vision. 8 and 1 is 9. 81, 18. What's going on in spirit? What's this? What we got here? We got the Chariot. And we got the Ace of Green, Ace of Pentacles. Pharaoh's Pursuit. Wow, look at this. Man, look at this. When you look at this, this looks like the the Jews at the river, right? As Pharaoh's pursuing them, waiting for God to open it up. Don't that look like that? He's chasing their destiny. Look at that shit. Wow. So somebody's been trying to... Wow. Somebody said that they were supposed to leave you alone. Somebody was supposed to leave you alone. Somebody has been holding you in bondage in some way, shape, or form. 10 of Pentacles. Look at this. 10 of Cups, I mean. Somebody's been trying to hold something back from you. Or somebody went out and fucked up their money. But they still... Somebody took something. They exchanged something. That's the energy I'm picking up. Somebody exchanged something to release something, to let somebody go, to leave somebody alone. Or maybe somebody was paid to leave somebody alone. I don't know. But somebody changed their mind with this Chariot energy, and they tried to go back and hold somebody hostage again. Whether this is energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Somebody tried to go back and hold somebody back again. And they also were imposing as somebody else, to get their inheritance. Oh, wow. So somebody got their inheritance and somebody else's, nigga. Ooh. Because somebody couldn't see. This is almost like justice, the justice system. You know what I mean? You know how justice is blind? Somebody could have imposed as their brother or their sister and took their finances. And now they ain't got shit left. Somebody sees themselves like, I don't know, ascending. Or they see you ascending, collective. Because you could be Elijah at the Mount. That could be you. This is your energy. Because you could have been, Saul and a Saul energy. You could have been in the energy of stealing, robbing, you know what I'm saying? You had a change of mind. I don't know, right? But you could be somebody that's, somebody want to keep somebody in bondage. Entering the promised land. Stop playing. Somebody's trying to stop somebody from entering the promised land. That's what it says on the bottom of the deck. Look at that shit there. Because somebody noticed where you... See, this is somebody that sabotaged their own sibling. And this could be on a 3D level. This is what I'm getting here. Or family member. Take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be a sibling. It could be a friend. It could be family member. Whatever. Somebody that had the same access as you. I'm going to put it like that because they were pretending to be you to somebody that... This could be a parent. Okay? The son. Come on now. And he rode in on a donkey. Ooh-wee. Yes. Triumphal entry into Jerusalem. Somebody knows you got some kind of victory. Elizabeth and Zachariah's joy. He will be a joy and delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth. Wow. Jacob's dream at Bethel. Somebody had a dream, some kind of vision or something like that. Yeah, somebody tried to go back and try to hold somebody, enslave somebody again. That shit was not gonna work. I don't know what Esau did to what is that king? What the hell is that? Jacob. Yeah, I don't know what Jacob did to Esau to keep him out of the way, to go and lie and get that money. Four cups. Wow. Jonah's anger. Who Jonah had to go and forgive. Jonah had to go and preach to them folks. He didn't want to. He didn't feel like they deserved it. He didn't feel like they deserved it. That's the one thing he was not willing to do. Now, Lord, take away my life, for it is better for me to die than to live. He did not want to do this. He didn't want to do this. Somebody may be called to temperance. Who? Mary and Martha. Why I gotta do this? Why can't she come over here and help me? Why I gotta do this? Because somebody has given and given and given and given, man. And this could be somebody that people didn't deem worthy, that have given more to God and to God's people and doing God's work than, those that are called to do it. This is what I'm seeing here. You hear me? That's more humanitarian. Let's put it like that. We don't have to put no religious on it. You know what I mean? Does more humanitarian work, gives so much to others. Thank you, Spirit. Than those that are called to do this job, that have titles. You hear me? Temperance. Somebody could have judged you by how you serve God. Somebody may feel like it's better if you, run around and do this and this and this and that. And some of you feel like it's best if I'm down here where others are. I don't know, something like that. Take it how it resonates. But either way, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? But don't say that doing one thing because you're doing something that's a little more elevated in the name of God, in Jesus' name, right? Don't think you're better than somebody that's down here at the shelter. You're not, because you're a pastor. You feeling me? That's the kind of energy I'm saying. You could serve in a higher level and somebody could be a little, but you guys are. This is somebody that's related to you, somebody that's around you, though. This is somebody, they don't, necessarily spirits, they don't have to be around you. All right, because I'm looking more into the vision that I'm looking at. This could be somebody that, y'all don't even have to be in the same state. But somebody feels like their service is, you should be doing it like they do it. That's what I'm hearing. And Spirit said, leave them alone. Leave them alone. That's what I'm hearing, okay? We got the King of Cups here. Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem. Let's see. Rebuilding Jerusalem. So, rebuilding something after an ending. So, that's giving me like the tower energy, right? What we got here? King of Candles. King David. David. Well, David was a good king. It was, wasn't it Saul? Yeah. Wasn't it King Saul that was jealous of David, right? Right. What's to say about David? Ooh, we got here 14:14, y'all. 4:14:14. Look at that. What's this say? It says, Lord have mercy, y'all. No, I can't see this. I have been with you. I have been with you wherever you have gone, and I have cut off your enemies from before you. Now I will make your name great, like the names of the greatest men on earth. Ooh, wee. 2 Samuel. Wow. King King of Candles, huh? I have been with you wherever you have gone, and I have cut off all your enemies before you. King David is giving me the energy of, even though that's candles, that's wands, but I'm picking up like a, Archangel, Gabriel. Did I hear Gabriel? Okay. Oh, child, we got the Queen of Grains and the Seven of Chalices. Okay. Proverbs 31 woman. Okay. Listen. Ooh, this is giving me Boaz energy. What's her name? Ay, Dios. Let's stay where we at. Stay here. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. Proverbs 31. Listen, this is somebody who ain't got no problem working, with their hands and what they create for what in exchange for what they need. This is not a woman that's going to sacrifice herself. She's not going to be out here letting her body let people, No. No, this is somebody that's gonna work, and God's gonna bless her with some seeds that she's gonna make fruitful, and she's gonna use that. She's gonna use her own skills, her own talents. And what number's that? 13. What we got here? Temptation of Christ. Oh, somebody's been tempted. Somebody's being tempted. This is somebody that their faith is being tempted. Their spirituality has been tempted. This is somebody that may be going through a crushing. Come on, spirit, a testing of your will. That's all this is. Yes. When you're in hard times, when you feel like, especially on the spiritual level, because I can testify to that. Remember, I was talking to you about the other day about getting messages from people talking about how they feel like they're under attack and they need help, and all I could send them to was to the Bible. Let me tell you something, for real, because I don't know nothing else but God. Now, if I tell you God is the Almighty, the Most High, and then I turn to something else, then what the fuck? I gotta believe that I hold the power to keep me going. And my Father is that power. This is Jesus telling the devil, my Father cannot be tempted. Get thee behind me, Satan. My Father cannot be tested. There ain't no test. It is what it is. But see, Satan want to offer people all the gold and riches and power and all that shit. That's what he offered. And Spirit said you're gonna serve Jesus, you're gonna serve God, or you're gonna serve Baal. Pick one. It's time. 27 could be significant. Yes, you have gone through your testing. Yes, this is because this is what's at stake. This is what's at stake here. This here, entering the promised land. This is what's at stake. And the devil know it. He know what he's here to do. To test the weak. But when we have God, we only look like we weak. We only look meek. What else we got here, Spirit? 3 of Candles, the call of Abram. After Moses is gone, it's your turn, Abram. I'm calling you. You're next in line. Somebody, you next in line. This is your calling. And that's your path ahead of you. Everybody got a path. Everybody got a calling. Everybody is a teacher. The high priest. Come on now. Aaron, brother of Moses. The 4 candles, the ark brought to Jerusalem. Look at that. You know how special the ark is? You can't even walk behind it. You got to walk like 2 or 3 miles behind. Not miles, but like, 100 feet behind it. You can't touch it. None of that shit. Only those that are chosen can carry the ark. Spirit said only the high priest can carry the ark. Can even enter the room of the ark, I believe. It says, wearing a linen ephod, David was dancing before the Lord with all his might, while he and all Israel were bringing up the ark of the Lord with shouts and the sound of trumpets. The ark being brought to Jerusalem. But I honestly, from my readings, only the high priest and those of that ranking can enter the room of the ark. Only those that are ordained can enter the room of the ark. Miriam's praise for God. Miriam's 11 could be significant. What does this say? Miriam saying to them, sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted. Both horse and driver he has hurled into the sea. Stop playing. Both horse and driver he has hurled into the sea. Ooh, Spirit. November 7th could be significant. July 11th could be significant. 3 of candles. Child, listen, sis, listen. There it is right there. There it is right there. And look at the waters. Yes, I'm trying to tell you something. Listen. And then what happened was, thank you, Spirit. Whoever's trying to hold you bondage or whatever, we have to bring all that energy up to modern day. That's all. Just bring that energy up to modern day. Who is the Pharaoh in your life that has been holding you hostage, that owe you some shit? 7 of Grants, parable of the sower. You reap what you sow. Still, other seed fell on good soil, where it produced a crop 100, 60, or 30 times was even sown. Matthew 13. You reap what you sow. You see that sword? Listen. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's what I'm hearing. That's another 7. 77 could be significant. What's this? The Night of Chalice is young David. Young David. Before he conquers his Goliath, right? Whenever this... Oh, yeah, that's what... Remember I told you Saul tried to kill David? Boom. Here it is. Whenever the Spirit of God came on Saul, David would take up his lyre and play. Then relief would come to Saul. He would feel better, and the evil spirit would leave him. I'm telling you, that spirit of jealousy. Yes. Man, listen, come on, Spirit. Yes. Yep, and when Saul died, David became king. He lived out his life just as God, the way God intended. It wasn't no, get back because he loved David. He loved Saul. He did. He loved him. But God loved David. God loved David too. Shit. He loved Saul, but he loved David too. Because David's faith was stronger than Saul's. David was a humble person. Saul was a jealous and envious one. He was envious of how people saw him. Because, like after when he killed that Philistine, when they was coming back into town, the women was shouting, "Yay to David the king, he killed his thousands, but yay to Saul, he killed his thousands, but David, he kills his 10,000. That pissed him, he ate him up. And ever since then, he was at him. But anyway, see, God was so good, he taught him he knew how to just keep him calm, you know what I'm saying? And avoid his those darts he was throwing. Those could be accusations. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's keep going. I told you. I knew it. Yeah. So there's a lot people been doing around here, but I told you there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. Just transfer that shit to modern day, and this is how people are acting. If you can even see it, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Two of Cups. The bond of David and Jonathan. David and Jonathan was best friends, so you could have a best friend, somebody that, you can confide in, that you trust. And Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. Or you could be you could be a David and David kind of energy, you know what I mean? You could be Esther. You could be, you know what I'm saying? Proverbs 31 woman, there's a lot of energy on here, you know what I mean? There's a lot of energy. So, 5 of Wands, the bleeding woman. If I can just touch. She said to herself, if only I touch his cloak, I will be healed. And he said, ma'am, it is your faith that healed you. It's because you believe that. And that means you believe in me. That's what heals you. Come on now. Stop playing. We got the Lovers and the High Priestess. Oh, Lord. The High Priestess, Mary Magdalene. So this could be somebody that practices dark magic. The Lovers, Adam and Eve. Wow. Well, we're not even going to look at them because I didn't pick up like the original sin. I picked up like original love. You know what I mean? Like pure love. So there's a High Priestess here. What's this? The Magician. Ooh. Moses, though. Hold up here. Well, Jesus wasn't a magician. Well, they all were. Here we go right over here with this chariot and this water again. This is giving me modern day time. Look at Adam is in love with this chick here. Yeah, Lydia. This is who there's a masculine that's in love with a feminine, right? She could be she's not flashy. This is a faithful businesswoman. All right, let me read what it says. One of those listening was a woman from the city of Thyatira. I can't even see the words, y'all. Named Lydia, so I'm guessing. Lydia, a dealer in purple cloth. She was a worshiper of God. Yes. There's a high priestess here that doesn't want Lydia to come into contact or to have this lover's energy, this pure love. With this parting, with the Magician here. Ace of Candles, Moses and the burning bush. Damn, there go Moses again. And the burning bush, standing before God. You believe that. That's what you believe. Because I'm looking at her. She's looking at both of these Moses. Oh, they're both ones. Look at that. 111. Wow. I love these cards. I love these cards. How long have I been on? Ooh. Yeah, you can get lost in these, huh? She believes what she knows about God and what she knows about Jesus and what she knows about the history of Moses. Because I see her looking at that with this. This is a woman of faith. This is somebody that ain't out here. They mind ain't on no man, running around, no car, no fancy shit. This is somebody that's out here just that Six of Pentacles. Where's that cup? This is her. This is her right here. The community. That's your energy. And there's a man that's looking at you as their soulmate, their one, their Eve. This person could be dealing with the high priestess. Somebody that plays in the dark arts. She wear them crosses, but remember, people, this is a time of choosing. You're not gonna be able to go to church and then go home and practice black magic or spell work or gossip, or try to Nine of Candles, Satan test Job. Look at this shit. Man, listen. What is this? Satan test Job. Yes. Oh my God. And all this, Job did not sin by charging God with wrongdoing. No matter what's been going on in your life, you didn't curse God. See, when you choose to do these dark things to people that have strong faith in the Most High, y'all are fucking with the wrong people. Seriously. These are people that have been tried, true, and tested by the most heinous shit in their lives. And when they tell you that they are not moving from their faith, you better leave these folks alone. They gotta sit on me. Queen of Feathers, Abigail, the peacemaker. The standalone between, the life and the death of her people, right? Because I think she's the one that kept her own identity secret. May you be blessed for your good judgment and for keeping me from bloodshed this day and from avenging myself with my own hands. Yeah, she talked somebody out of creating bloodshed of a people, of a whole, generation of people, or something. I forget if it was I can't think of the word. Spirit. Race. Okay? Race. She was a peacemaker. Abigail. Jesus and the children, 6 of Cups. When Jesus saw that he was indigent, he was oh my fucking, excuse me, Father. I like these cards. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't see. They told the letters are so small, and I can't see. I need my glasses. I have my little thing. I don't have nothing to see these little tiny letters. My Lord, when Jesus saw this, he was indignant. He said to them, let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them. For the kingdom of God belongs to such as these, the innocent, the loving, the kind to one another. When we're young, we're always, when we're old enough to play with other kids. Damn, I can't even say that. I can't even say it. I want to say that we're so open to friends and stuff, but a lot of times kids are like, you know what I'm saying? But that comes from our parents, because if our parents tell us don't do that, don't go over there, don't go near there, then that's what they're going to learn how to do, right? They're not going to know why. They're just going to, see their mama doing it, their daddy doing it, you know what I'm saying? Or them telling them not to do it, whatever the case may be. What we got here? The Emperor, King Solomon, okay? And then we got the Two of Feather. God tests Abraham's faith. Ooh, wait. The Emperor. The King Solomon. King Solomon was a very wealthy king, but he was, if my memory serves me, he had a lot of material wealth, but was he? I think that's all he wanted was the material shit. I'm gonna Google that one. Okay, God tests Abraham's faith. Oh man, remember that? Y'all remember that in the Bible when he told him to take his son up to the mountaintop and sacrifice him? And when he went to pull the knife, the angel came and said, Abraham, don't hurt that boy. Get that ram out that bush over there. Then God said, take your son, your only son whom you love, Isaac, his son Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mount I will show you. Genesis 2:22, and the number 2 is on the top of the card. Can we see the numbers 2222? Well, with justice, the 10 Commandments. Ooh-wee. 10 Commandments. Right there on the high priestess. Somebody's being tested. Somebody's faith is being tested. You trust God? That's what I'm hearing. You trust Him? You trust Him even in the letting go? Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem. God's promises to Abraham. And back to Priscilla teaching the teachers. Come, let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and we will no longer be in disgrace. That's giving me. I heard that song. Come on, Judas. Even inviting your enemy back to the table. Come on, Judas. Because Judas was forgiven. He just couldn't forgive himself. Jesus had already predicted what he would do. Jesus, same person. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I was like, can't get his name out my mouth this morning. Oh, Lord. Ah, Spirit. I love it. God's promise to Abraham and to Abraham's descendants, which would be as many as the sands in the sea. 10 of Cups. Some of y'all could even have a child late in life. Don't say it ain't so, because I just seen a lady have a baby at 60. How about that shit? She sure did. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all, that's the message. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really like the cards. I will definitely be using these again. I like it. I hope y'all enjoyed the message. I'll see you. Deuces.